I've been kind of, oh, great, it's live.
We're live, finally. Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Gratitude Happy Hour. And this is Thankful Thursday. I love doing these shows with my co-host, Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen. Welcome.
Hi, Teri. Thank you so much for inviting me. I love Thankful Thursday, and there's so many great things that we can talk about today. I was just gonna say, this wonderful Thankful Thursday has been so beneficial to me. I love our time together, Teri, and I think that it's fun to go back and watch the replays and see all the different things that we've gone through together, and all the different and all the different chapters of our life together. We've been friends on Facebook since 2016, and we met in person in 2016, and I think we've pretty much seen each other almost every year since then.
I think so. I think you're right. And Karen, we have a beautiful mutual friend, Bob Miller, and today is Bob's birthday. So we want to shout out a beautiful happy birthday to Bob in heaven. Yeah, and I know he's watching this. I can feel his energy watching us right now.
And he was the gratitude guru. Like, he really got all of us realizing the power of gratitude, and his gratitude success show. What was it? It was attract success, or what was it?
Practice gratitude.
Practice gratitude success. Yeah. And that was he would spend every day making sure that he was thankful, and made a video to let people know that he was thankful for them.
Yeah, he always
love your backdrop, by the way. It's beautiful.
Yeah, he tagged us and let us know, and just his energy was just so benevolent and giving. He just cared. He really cared about people.
Yeah, he was so pure in the heart, so pure in the heart. And just what an incredible gift for our planet that we had him for as many years as we did before he left his physical body, and the incredible spirit that has been guiding us, and giving us more and more ideas for more ways that we can raise the vibration and share more gratitude, and talk about the power of gratitude and the power of compassion and kindness, and how we can have inner peace for world peace.
Yeah, absolutely. And Bob was very much an animal lover. When he passed, he did have did he have two dogs or just the one dog? I can't remember. I think it was just one. So,
yeah, and didn't Len get one of his dogs too?
Yeah, he did. So that's our segue into one thing that we wanted to announce today about our book. And I know that book was so inspired. We started that book a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And the book is called Time Heals for Animals. And the Kindle version is available, and we will know momentarily if the printed version is going to go live, so that people can purchase that as well.
Yeah, it's great. It's really exciting, and it was such a journey to have that experience of writing it with you, because we had so many life changes that happened during that time of and it almost felt like we weren't going to get it done, and then all of a sudden it was okay, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're doing it.
And we did it.
Yes, we did. Absolutely.
Yeah. So we will be posting as soon as the printed version. I've heard from a lot of people that got the Kindle version, but I've also heard from people that want that book that they can hold in their hands. I like that too, Karen. Don't you?
I really do. I much rather, I have a lot of books on Kindle, but I love a book in my hand. I love what we did with that too, is we have so many great activities to do with the animals, so that you can see, you set yourself up for success, and you can start to notice the the communication really expanding and having a deeper relationship with your animals, and the animals in your life are really a blessing, and they are, you know, they have specific lessons for us to learn. And while they're here in the physical, they teach us a lot, and we can learn a lot. And if we're open, if we as humans, you know, if we realize that the animals basically told me, there's 4 things that the dogs have explained to me, that if us humans could get this, we could have a really beautiful world together. And the first is, you know, to always be unconditional with your love. Don't have conditions on your love. Don't put conditions on people, and don't put conditions on your animals. The next is forgiveness. You know, forgiveness. Have forgiveness, and be, you know, in the moment. The dogs are always in the moment. They always live in the moment. They don't worry about what's in the past. They don't worry about what's in the future. They're just right in that moment, and they just spread joy. And that's their, you know, the animals had said to me, if the humans could get that, this is why we have come here and why we're here, and that this is the lesson that the humans could have, for, you know, we could have a completely different world. And that's, you know, and that's how I got involved with animal communication myself, because I started getting messages from the animals to ask me to start a radio show, when I started a radio show called Positively Pets. And that was where I could feature people who were helping animal rescue, because there were so many organizations that were doing such wonderful stuff with the animals, but they just didn't have the, you know, they didn't have the platforms, and they didn't have the ways that they could get their message out. And so being able to utilize technology like that was incredible. And that's the animals, you know, when we are angelic and animal messengers, the doors just start opening and things just happen. And that's something I really think is so powerful with the animals.
Yeah, it is powerful. And one thing that we will be doing is training people in how to do this, how to really communicate with your animals and know what they're telling you. They talk to us all the time, don't they, Karen?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they're so cute about how they talk to us too. And they're so sweet about getting their message across. And, you know, and I love that chapter that we do all about non-verbal communication, because they talk to us in body language and you know, and telepathically. And so we, as the humans, we need to tune ourselves in so that we can actually get those messages and get those messages clearly. And that was really one of the biggest inspirations about why you and I wanted to put this book together, was because we really wanted to help the animals be able to have a deeper and more meaningful relationship with their people, because Absolutely. The animals are all wanting to have that deep relationship. And a lot of people just have their dogs out in the backyard and don't even take them for walks, and just, you know, oh, they have a big backyard, so they're fine. That's not true. They're social animals. Mm-hmm. And they really are pack animals. So your family is their pack.
Right. Yeah. There's so much information we put in there, and information about the animal chakras. Animals have them just like we do, their energy. So hopefully you all will go to Amazon and look for that book, and it'll be out, like I said, probably tomorrow. We're hoping that tomorrow it will be going live on Amazon. So Karen, I know there's a lot of exciting things happening in your life as well. And we talked earlier, we're going to have a short show today. Unfortunately, it's not going to be the full hour, but I wanted Karen to share.
Next week will be a full hour. We can do next week, and we can bring out Crystal. We can bring out Angel Grace too.
Yeah, and I'd love to have Christy on as well, Christy Bright.
Yeah,
chapter in our book.
Maybe next week, because maybe next week we'll have it printed.
Yeah, and we can show it. So I will talk to her and see if she'll join us next week.
Yeah.
But I know you're doing a lot of things in the community. You always do. You really help the children and animals and people of all ages, the seniors as well. Yeah. And you were sharing with me before the show started about some things that you're doing and some things that you started getting involved in that has a chant. And I asked if you would share that with us on the show today. I'd love to hear it myself.
Yeah, this chant, this organization is SGI, and they are an international organization, and they have over 12 million members. And what this is this this chant is a beautiful devotion to the mystic law. And it's seeing the potential in yourself and seeing the Buddhahood of yourself, and then seeing the Buddhahood in everyone that you meet. It's so seeing the divine, seeing the love, seeing the God, seeing the kindness, you know, whatever label you want to call it. But this is an ancient, beautiful, beautiful chant that I love vibration, and I feel that vibration, it really, it shifts our energy, so that when we connect with something that really feels like alive in our soul, it gives us like almost a vibrational shift in our body that says, yes, go this direction. And when I got to the group and I was listening to this chant, and I got there a little bit late, I got invited by a friend. And all these people were in there and they were chanting, and there was this beautiful Gohansen that they had set up. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful thing that they had set up. And when they did that, it was, they were chanting, and they stopped everything when I came in, and everyone in the room came and greeted me and hugged me and thanked me for being there. And I mean, it was just incredible, the love that was felt. And it was like, I felt like I had been completely brought there by the divine. And the chant got into my head, and I couldn't stop. You know, everything, I always think of things as dance or song, or, you know, how can we get, you know, this energy out to the public more. And so I'm out with the puppies, and I'm taking care of animals, and so I'm singing, and I'm skipping along, and this chant is just coming to me over and over again, and it's Nung Me Ho Renge Cho, Nung Me Ho Renge Cho. And when you pull that all together, Tina Turner actually made it popular. And she has been chanting with children also. And she has many, many beautiful videos on YouTube that I would highly recommend. She has a 2-hour chanting, and it's called, it's clearing the mind. It's getting us out of our head and into our heart. And this is what this chant is doing. So if you have any disharmony with anybody, like somebody that you haven't seen for a while, or somebody that, you know, that you have any kind of disharmony, what you can do is first bring this chant in for yourself. Nung Me Ho Renge Cho, Nung Me Ho Renge Cho, Nung Me Ho Renge Cho, Nung Me Ho Renge Cho. See, and it's got like this really fun beat to it, so you can dance to it while you're washing dishes in the kitchen. You know, you can do all kinds of fun different things with it. Like I said, I was skipping while I was walking the dogs. And what it does is it brings you into your true nature, into your pure essence of yourself. And then once you are there, you can work with the person that you have a discord and a disharmony with. You start just seeing them as their true self. And no matter how, you know, far they've seemed from their true self, you hold them in that vision of their true self. And as you're doing that and you're doing the chanting and you're looking at this Gohansen, there's a beautiful Gohansen. I'll show this maybe next week. I'll have it set up so I can show it to you. Cause I just signed up and I'm going to have one for my room. And you make this commitment to yourself that you are going to do your chanting morning and evening. And I mean, they had all these different people sharing examples and experiences of just miracles after miracles of people who hadn't talked in years, and all of a sudden they're calling each other, and the the horrible things that happened in Santa Barbara with the rainstorms and the flooding and the mud. And miracles just happened, people just showing up and doing things and being there for each other. And so I really think that what I started doing with that is a combination of the Nangme Renge Cho with I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. So using both of those, Ho'oponopono with this beautiful chant, using both of those together, just opened up this whole new feeling of peace in my heart. Like I don't have this obsessive need to talk to this person anymore. I don't have disharmony or anger toward them, or even frustration or irritation, or even the slightest disappointment. I don't have it anymore. And it only started doing this a week ago. And I feel like shifting energies are happening, and I just am holding all this energy. It's really about what you're giving to yourself and filling yourself so that you remember your true nature. And then when you remember your true nature, you see that true nature in everyone else. I just imagine, as I was doing this, I was just thinking I want to do a musical coloring book for this, and the whole story behind how this organization, has grown to 12 million people. And when you go to these beautiful, beautiful centers that they have down in Santa Barbara, and there's like 30 or 40 people in the room, and they're all doing Nangme Renge Cho, Nangme Renge Cho, Nangme Renge Cho, and we're all raising the vibration, and it is just incredible. It's just incredible. And they have this incredible, beautiful place in Florida that I have to find out for you to get to let you know what that is, because it's just incredible. And it's not a religion. It's not a dogma. It's not, you don't have to do things the way that they tell you to do them. They give you a guidebook and they share with you some ideas that can be helpful. But it's just like a family of these amazing, beautiful people. And they're all dedicated to peace on earth. And how do we, achieve that in our day-to-day life? And it just was so beautiful, Teri. And I thought of you instantly. And I thought about Gratitude Happy Hour. Yeah. And I thought, wow, this needs to be, I need to figure out a time when I can do this online, just like what I did with global meditation and the global silent minute. I have a meeting tonight this afternoon. Hi, Kimmy Kaiser. I didn't see you come in here. Hi, Rancho Sancho. I see you guys come in here. I'm glad you're here. Happy almost February. So I know, almost February. How fun. So well, anyway, what I'm talking about is how we can have more peace on earth by our day-to-day life and what we're putting out there. And so this other organization, the Global Silent Minute, they are doing a minute of silence in the United Nations every day at 12 o'clock. And so I'm meeting with this wonderful lady today to create another musical coloring book, because it was the story of Big Ben, and they had a moment of silence during the war, and that's how this all got started. And now it's in over like 62 countries or something, and they reach millions of people. And so it's just amazing what's happening on our planet. And, you know, just focusing on the good things that are happening, and like what we just did with MLK week, and now you're a partner for our 40 days of peace. Nice. And the you know, Enlightened World Network is also a partner, and Deb Goldberg, and I'm a partner, and Spirituality Gone Wild is a partner, and Global Kindness Going Viral is a partner. And we had an incredible, the Poor People's Campaign are partners, and we had a screening of their new movie called We Cried Power. And they have over 40 states that have joined together to make policy changes in our government to stop and to end poverty, and to stop all of the violence in on our planet. It's all integrated. It's all connected. And so this wonderful film, I highly recommend it. It's called We Cried Power. You can go to wecriedpower.com, and you can have a screening in your own neighborhood, or, you know, wherever you'd like to have it be shown. And we have at we.net, if you want to be a partner, if you want to be a volunteer, you can go to we.net/MLK. And we have all kinds of awesome things that people can get involved in and people can do. You don't have to look at the world and feel like you can't make a difference, because there's so many ways that we can.
We can all make a difference. It's what we commit to doing. And yeah, so Karen, I'm just so grateful for you. I'm grateful for all the things you're involved in and all the ways that you touch lives. And that's what it's all about, is touching lives, making a difference.
I'm so grateful for you too, Teri. And I'm so excited about our published book together, Time Heals, Love Revolution. Yes, Time Heals for Animals, a Love Revolution. And it's so exciting. So next week, for sure, we'll have our big celebration. Maybe we can get Christy Bright, who is another incredible conscious dog trainer, and just a wonderful person who also contributed to the book. And we can start doing our online classes and helping people to get to be Time Heals animal practitioners.
Absolutely.
I am a master Time Heals teacher, and Teri is the founder of Time Heals modality. And so it's really exciting. If you want to learn more about that, I have been seeing incredible results with a dog that I've been working with who was diagnosed with cancer. And he is just doing so well, and their person is so excited about how this has helped so much. And it's not intrusive at all. It's all love. It's all energy. Exactly. So there's no pain for the animals at all. The animals are completely soothed, and they feel wonderful after these sessions.
Yeah, they really respond to it.
Yeah,
we've had quite a few that we've worked with, and I'm so excited that it's getting out there into hands now of people that can really see they can make a difference.
Yeah, it's so exciting. And I'm so happy that we had so many fun people come in today. Thank you. You guys share this out.
Thank you.
Share it on your timeline and share it out to your groups. And Teri does Gratitude Happy Hour every Tuesdays and Thursdays, and she's going to be doing a special Tuesday with helping people who are dealing with trauma. And I'll be talking about some of the issues that I have gone through that I've been able to heal my trauma. A lot of trauma can be healed with EFT, and a lot of trauma can be healed with breathing exercises.
Absolutely. Yeah, next Tuesday I will have Lisa Jo Davis on with me. Lisa Jo had a near-death experience.
Oh,
and
awesome.
she'll be talking about healing those emotions afterward. You know,
Yeah,
anytime we have a trauma, and we can't get through this life without some kind of trauma.
absolutely.
But every time we do, there's emotions attached to it. So that's what we're going to address.
Yeah.
And I hope that you'll join in on Tuesdays at 5 o'clock as we do that.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, everybody, and happy February. I hope you have a really fun Super Bowl weekend and enjoy the people in your life and let them know how much you love them, and the animals in your life, and give them big hugs and let them know how much you love them, and just strangers that you haven't met yet. Remember, strangers are just friends you haven't met yet.
That's right. That's exactly what they are. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in today. And I want to just shout out to Linda Satterfield. She's been commenting on the live. Linda, thank you for joining us and for staying with us today. And
Yes,
all of you
thank
who
you,
popped
Linda.
in, thank you. And like Karen said, please share this out. The more people that hear it, the more they'll know about this wonderful book that's out there now for everybody to just really recognize how to communicate better with your animals. We love you. We'll be back next week, next Thursday for Gratitude Happy Hour. Thankful Thursday. We're thankful for you. Bye, everybody. Bye, Karen. I love you.
I love you too. So grateful for everyone.